Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I just saw the fly.
Assume. Right? Like, it's crazy.
Sorry.
He is assaulting me in here.
Hello, and welcome to Gaming is for Girls, the podcast with topics juicier than your Sims relationship status. I'm your host, Maya the Menace, here to bring you the latest in gaming, hot takes, and probably some questionable strategies. So grab a snack, adjust your headsets, and let's get into today's episode. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Maya the Menace. I'm your host of Gaming is for Girls. Welcome back, or welcome in, I guess, if you're new. But thank you so much for joining Gaming is for Girls. Do we have anything on the docket before we get started? Follow us on socials at Gaming is for Girls on Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. We're on Threads now. I post daily, pretty much just a little gaming thought every day if you want. We have member-only videos, not on this channel, but on Maya the Menace gaming channel, because I don't have the ability to post member-only on this channel yet. So if you want to see our member-only videos, go to Maya the Menace Gaming. I think right now, the video we have up is The Wonderful World of Webkins, which is a video about the history of Webkins and whatever and whatnot. So, I also forgot to say that this is episode... I didn't write it down. You know what? I'll just put it in the screen. This is episode number... And for this episode, we have some very special guests that I'm so excited to have on this podcast. Today's episode, we're going to be discussing the creative group Little Cabin of Cozies, which is a group of streamers who strive to create inclusive, safe, and cozy communities. So today we're going to be speaking of the founders of the Little Cabin of Cozies. We are going to be speaking with Emmiigames and GabrielleSlays. Hello, guys.
Hi.
Hello. If you could please share your pronouns, that would be so great so that the people know how to address you.
My pronouns are she, her, sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm also she, her.
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. And so am I, she, her. Okay. Thank you so much for coming on Gaming is for Girls. This is so great. You guys are my second collective guest. Yes. And I'm just so excited to have so many gaming girlies in the community and connecting with so many gamer girlies. It's just, this is why I love doing this.
I'm so excited.
Yes, we're here to talk about you guys and your community that you have put together and built and are strengthening, the Little Cabin of Cozies. So we're going to start off with our first segment, which is all about the Little Cabin of Cozies. So I first want to give you guys an opportunity to talk about what the community is. What is Little Cabin of Cozies?
Do you want to go first?
Sure. So the Little Cabin of Cozies is like a group of like variety streamers. Like, say variety because there's a variety. There's everybody. There's different kinds of gamers into our group. We wanted to create a fun and inclusive space for everyone. And we just want people to feel welcomed and valued and loved.
Yeah, because we were in another stream team kind of before this. It was rather inactive, just wasn't really there, and we just wanted to do something more with that. Mm-hmm. And so we ended up just starting our own, and I don't know, it's been like the best experience of my life.
It was so crazy. I'll never forget it. Like, I'll never forget you messaging me and saying, "Hey, do you want to start do you want to?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then you're like, "Do you want to want to be a founder?" And I'm like, What?
Did you know I looked back to see when those messages were the other day?
When was it?
It's February 1st is our 1 year.
Wow.
Oh my god, that's so exciting.
That's coming up quickly.
Yeah.
It is.
I can't believe it's already almost been a year.
It's crazy.
Are you guys going to have like a celebration, like a 1 year celebration?
Yeah, since I have the date down, I have to.
Yeah.
That's exciting. Okay, so that pretty much answered my next question, which was what inspires you guys to come up with the Little Cabin of Cozies? What sparked like the creative aspects of it, like the name and the premise?
Oh, we sat in a Discord chat for, it was days.
Yep.
We could not decide on a name. It was us and like one or two other people that are in the cabin that helped us kind of like get the foundation together.
Yeah.
And we sat there forever, and we have to give it to Justin.
Yep.
Justin came up with the name.
Yep, Justin. Thank God for Justin.
God
it was
bless
like Little
Justin.
Cabin of...
It's like we wanted to do a cabin theme. We really were like set on that.
Mm-hmm.
And we just could not come up with a name for whatever reason.
Yep. And
Yeah.
then,
Little
The
Cabin
Little
of
Cabin of
Cozies
Cozies.
eats.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Also, Gabrielle, is that a tattoo?
Wait, on my hand? Yes.
Yes. That is
It
so
is
cool.
it needs a touch up really bad. It is a custom Triforce from,
Mm-hmm.
it's based off of Breath of the Wild, so I have like the 3 different pieces.
Oh,
and
that's
I had
so
them put
cool.
in the Silent Princess in the middle.
Love that.
That's so cool. Oh my gosh, I have to get a gaming tattoo. What the heck?
Don't start with the back of your hand. I'm gonna tell you that now.
I'll have to like think about it. I don't have any tattoos, and that's like a commitment. Oh my gosh. Not to make me sound like I have commitment issues, but I just never thought of it.
I'm horrendous.
big
I'll
deal.
tattoo anything on me, I feel. Like, I just don't care.
I will-
as long as it's
I will
not
do a
bad, like,
piercing,
I would
though.
do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's easy to take out if I decide I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
I've been through too
Right.
many of those.
I believe it. Yeah, I understand. Okay. So, when you created the Little Cabin of Cozies, once it was born, how did you initially work on growing that community, and what strategies did you use to maintain it?
I think a big part of us growing and, like, finding other members and people who were interested in just the space we were creating, Threads, when it first took off, Emmy and I were both
yeah.
on there on day one. And it's not quite the same now, obviously, like, algorithms change and this and that. But Threads was the most success I have ever seen off of just a social platform. Like, I never vibed much with Twitter myself. So when Threads came around, it was, like, very cozy. Everyone wanted to be included and new. And, like, we all were just
Yeah.
looking for friends with similar interests. And I think it was just a matter of timing. And, like, everything came together really well in that aspect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I joined it and then it didn't really kick off and I was like,
Yeah.
meh. Like, but then I came back to it. We came back to it in January of the new year of this year and we're like, you know what, let's try again. Round 2. And then it was just like crazy.
Yeah.
I think
it was
also with
insane.
I feel like we also set certain not necessarily, well, kind of like expectations, I guess, with like finding people for the community. Like, you know, we checked out, well, we like respectfully stalked them and you know, watched
Respectfully.
we watched their streams, we communicated with them, we kind of felt them out, like how was the vibe, like how was their community. I feel like that played a part in it as well.
Yeah, so if you ever see, like, us and the other members just suddenly popping up in your stream, all, like, within a few days, maybe you should be a little nervous.
Vibe checking is so important because, and I have to constantly remind myself this, because I don't, maybe it says something about me, but I just automatically assume that people are, like, nice.
See,
But, like,
I
Me
don't,
too,
and that's
I'm
my
so
No,
regret.
that's fair. That's fair. But, like,
We need that.
this is, like, tea, but I won't say names, but, like, I posted on Threads, and someone was, like, interacting with them, and they hit me with the usual, oh, we should play sometime, right? I was like, oh, cool, I'm always looking for new gamers. I was like, you know what, let me do a vibe check. But just somebody just told me. And I looked, and the type of stuff they were posting was so insane. I was like, what made you think to actually suggest that to me?
Because, yeah, I think we can both say we've had similar situations there.
Yep.
Like,
Oh
to
my
not drop
gosh.
names, I have had someone this year, I don't think I've mentioned it to you, Emmy, they have followed and unfollowed me 3 times.
Oh
and they
my
slide into
gosh.
my DMs sometimes. I don't respond. But I'm like,
God.
and like, they have once or twice in the beginning of Threads when we started, they would just randomly at me and say, games, ?
Oh my gosh.
What?
And I don't know if I ever told you, because I was like, that was weird. And like, it's
No.
just been a
That is
collective
weird.
slowly throughout the year.
Weird.
It is weird. Oh, the internet's a weird place.
Yeah, I just brush it off, though. I'm like, you know,
Yep.
if I just don't acknowledge it, it'll go away.
Right. Also, I want to go back on your point of using Threads instead of X. X is just, I haven't been on X in so long. I just
don't
can't
own
take
Twitter.
it.
I don't even own an X. I don't have an X account.
Yeah,
I never have.
Mm-hmm.
Did, and I kept up with DBD news on there more than anything else. It doesn't show me that now, so I just followed all my creators over to Bluesky.
Oh.
Bluesky.
How
That's
is
new.
that? Yeah.
It's cute.
The algorithm, I saw someone doing kind of like research into the algorithms comparing that X and Threads. And Threads is the only, or not Threads, Bluesky is the only one that doesn't censor links and will still continue to push your stuff when you put links into it.
Well, that's good to know.
That is good to know.
Yeah.
I
It's giving me like the old days of Twitter vibes where it was fun.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel like a boomer because I'm like at that point where like new technology comes, like new like social medias come out, and like something like a knee-jerk reaction is like, oh, whatever.
Yeah.
I'll stick to my threads.
That was
Right?
me with
Me.
Threads.
Yes.
I just hate new social media. It's a
It's a
whole
lot to
extra
keep
plate.
up with.
Bluesky's cute. I like how you can add a back banner to your profile picture. I love that. I think that is so fun.
On what?
On Bluesky, you can add a back banner. I
Yeah.
think that's really cute.
Like how Threads doesn't give you the banner option. It's just, the layout's exactly like Twitter, honestly, but but the vibes are good.
Yeah, so
like
I'm
it.
feeling more like a boomer now because I actually don't even know what Bluesky looks like.
Just like
blue
I
the
never-
butterfly.
It
It's
is.
a blue butterfly
yeah.
icon. It's really cute.
It
You
looks
should
like
check
the
it out.
Twitter logo.
I
It's blue and
should.
white, and it's a butterfly, like the old one when it was the bird.
Okay, I'll make sure. Maybe I'll make one.
It's
Yeah. Worst case is you just don't use it.
Don't use it.
Okay, you're right. Okay, that was such a side tangent.
I'm good at that.
I love it. We're good at that. We do that a lot.
Yeah.
And it's encouraged.
Yeah.
This is just a little conversation between girls.
Yeah.
All I do is yap. I'm just a girl, man.
I'm just a girl.
Okay, so how do you encourage a sense of belonging and inclusivity among your members as well as your communities?
Discord.
Yeah, because with within Discord, like we have for our own members, we have our own like little cabin Discord, and that's where we organize events. We keep up with each other. We even have a Snapchat group chat where we just talk and like. So we're very involved in each other's lives, I would say at this point. So there is support well beyond stream, and I think that has been like a big factor in like helping really feel like a community.
Yeah. Like I consider a lot of these people in the community like my very close friends. And,
Like
we talk about things outside of streaming. We're there for each other.
like if
for
someone's
everything.
struggling, like everyone is there for them.
Yeah.
And then regarding like your personal communities, like the people you stream to, how do you make sure that you keep those spaces safe for like viewers and stuff like that?
Mods. Thank God for mods. For real.
Really not being afraid to say no, you cannot do that.
That's
Knowing how
That's
to
a
set
big
your
one.
boundary and shut it
Yeah.
down, which isn't easy for everyone to do.
I took a lot for me to do that this year. Like I had to be like I was actually stalked. I was stalked to the point where I had
Oh
to be
my
like
gosh.
yeah, it was really scary and I had to be like I can't just let this stuff slide. Like this is not safe for me. It's not safe for my community, and it's only because I am such a hardcore people pleaser and scared of hurting
Yeah.
other people's feelings that I had to be like, no, this is my space. This is our space. It's not for you. So get out.
I'm sure you have to experience that.
Yeah.
That's terrible. But mods, yeah.
Mods.
Yeah. And setting boundaries, oof, that's something that takes practice. That takes practice. I'd like to hit them with an old block. Boop. But like it's like
I like to get a little mouthy sometimes, unfortunately, whenever you come in there. And I don't
No,
do the
that's
block.
good
I don't
too.
let my I don't let my mods block right away so that they can hear me get mouthy. I'm horrible though.
Will never forget. I'm gonna have to send you a video I made, an edit I made of Gab going off on somebody.
I was so polite.
Oh my god, you were so polite, but I added like
It was the super ultra graphic modern girl or whatever from Chapel Roan with like the long build up where she's talking in it, and Emmy put that over me yelling at somebody
because they came into her stream complaining about me blocking them. They're like, Emmy blocked me, and she's like, it was so I'll send it to you later. It's so good. Masterpiece. It's very good.
That's
very
so
good.
crazy.
You made art.
I did make art. I can't believe they did that. I know. Awkward.
I know.
New hours. I mean, I'm gonna have to redo my schedule.
I am going to ask that if there's no, someone in chat. If there was an issue with Emmy's stream, you will have to resolve it with Emmy herself. I will ask that these issues do not get brought over here and spreading drama throughout. If there is an issue with any other streamer period that you have, do not bring it to another person's Twitch chat. You can do an unban request. You can ask other people. You can go into the Discord if you're still allowed in there and try to message, but please do not bring that to my stream. That is just stirring the pot and causing drama. Thank you.
Ooh.
As just like as a baseline, like if you're like in the nicest way possible, I'm not mad, but we are going to ask that we do not bring that over here if you were banned in another stream. You want to do chaos or regular mode, Justin? It happens like it's not the first time either. Someone's come in my chat and been like, "Hey, my friend's blocked," and me being like, "That sucks," and then deblocking.
Right, like, what do you want me to do about it?
Like, do you want to go?
You're blocked for a reason.
Yeah, you want to go with them?
Literally. Okay. My favorite thing about transitioning questions is me not knowing what the next question is.
I just love it. I love it. I love this.
Okay, we were just talking about your 1 year coming up. Congratulations, by the way, in advance.
Thanks.
But going along with that, how have you guys been celebrating milestones and achievements within your company? Community.
We try to do monthly community game nights for one to celebrate just the community itself. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't, but like we're not like it's not that serious. Like it's serious, but it's not that serious. Like if you can't make it, you can't make it. You have real lives outside of streaming. Like some of our community members are actual literal moms, not moms. You know, so just life happens. We support each other by lurking in streams, subbing, chatting in streams, pushing their socials out in our communities. Yeah. Anything to add?
Yeah, I think you summed that up pretty well.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's nice. What was the last milestone or achievement you celebrated as a community?
We did a big our IRC charity stream, a bunch of the community members back in September.
The beginning of September we started all of that.
It was really fun.
It was like a week long. I bedazzled my whole face on stream. My skin's only just recovered.
So good. So good.
What did you use to get it to stick?
Lash glue.
As one does.
Lash glue. And just a bunch of rhinestones that I bought at Walmart.
So good. So good.
It was so good.
We raised a lot of money.
That's
I'm really
great.
proud of us. Yeah.
Do you mind informing me what IRC stands for?
It is the International Rescue Campaign. They're helping a lot of the countries. Like they help all over the world, but right now they're really focused in the Middle East and helping out with like the Gaza situation and all that.
Okay.
And helping displaced families is like their biggest part, and they focus a lot on women and children as well and helping get them out of bad situations.
Okay, that's great. I'm really happy to hear that. And congratulations on raising so much for such a great cause.
So
that's great.
It's amazing.
So our next segment, we're going to be learning more about you guys as the founders, as gamers. So we're going to be going into our second segment, your gaming story. So what was your introduction to gaming, and more specifically, cozy gaming?
For gaming, I have played games. I had a PS1 growing up. So I was probably like 3, 4 when I really started to. And the first game I was able to play on my own was like the OG Spyro game. But as far as cozy gaming goes, I didn't even get into that until, I want to say, high school. And And I think at first I thought it was Stardew. I'm like, Stardew is probably my first cozy game, but no, it was Harvest Moon: A Tale of Two Cities.
Yeah.
I had it on my DS, and I was so obsessed with it. And then from there, I fell into Stardew and then the Animal Crossing hole.
Harvest Moon is a certified hood classic.
It's so good. It's slept on. People didn't talk about it enough back in the day. Otherwise, I would have had them all. They're cute. You would really love them.
I know.
They're very cute. This is definitely a spoiler for Gaming is for Girls, but I've been working on a Stardew Valley episode. You know, be on the lookout for that. And Concern 8 actually said that he took a lot of inspiration from the Harvest Moon game.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. So they're like buddies.
Because
So
Stardew wasn't even supposed to be a full-fledged project either, I don't think, was it? I think it was just him testing out, like, video game stuff. And then
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think. There are a few different games like that, and I think that falls under there.
Well,
And Emmy, what about you?
for me, my dad was very into video games. I had like an NES, or no, not an NES, Nintendo 64 in my house, and I would play on there. And then my dad got me a Game Boy. I always forget what they're called. We had Game Boy Colors, but it's the one where like it was.
Was it the
flip up.
Advance?
Yeah, and it would glow in the dark.
Yeah.
You could play in the dark. Yeah. So that was me. And he got it for me for like my 10th or 11th birthday.
One of these?
Yes!
Yeah.
Oh my god!
This is actually my brother's, but this is my brother's,
sister
but
threw
I
it out
definitely
by accident.
What a flex just having that there.
That's
What a flex.
so terrible.
Yeah, she
Threw
locked
it
it in
out?
her room. Yeah, and then she was just cleaning out her room and she threw it out. I was
Fun fact,
trauma.
my first Advance, I set it on my grandparents' back porch, forgot about it, and it got rained on for hours.
Oh my god.
I was devastated.
Like,
Your guys' Game Boys have been through hell.
yep. I was very into Mario. Like, Mario was a very big thing for me. And I got a DSi, the brand new DSis when they first came out for my birthday, for my 13th birthday, and a white one. It was, oh my god, like I still have it.
I still have my blue DSi somewhere around here.
So good. And then we got we had like a Wii. It was very Nintendo based household. We had an Xbox 360, but more like Nintendo. We had a Wii shared with him because I have 5 sisters, so there's 6 of us in a house, so we all shared the Wii. Yeah. So it was a very shared console.
Pause. In the lineup, where do you fall?
I'm number 4.
Age-wise.
I'm a good number. Oh, I'm 26, so I'm number 4 in my family lineup out of 6. Yeah. So we shared a lot of things. I had to share with my younger sisters. My older sisters didn't really care about video games. It was more me and my 2 younger sisters. And yeah, I think for like a cozy game, I mean, would Mario be considered cozy? Because I'm thinking about it, college was probably Sims 4. I was I was like, I had Sims 2 on the Wii, which that was so fun. But Sims 4 in college, I played that. I can't even play Sims anymore because I played it so much. I can't even touch it.
I never consider Sims a cozy game, so I guess Sims would be mine, because I've been playing it since the OG Sims. I was far too young to be playing that, but...
Yep.
I would consider it a cozy game, Sims.
Yeah, my brain never considers that for some reason, so I guess it would be The Sims.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, Sims 4 would probably be my first, because, like, I don't know. Like, Mario's cozy to me, but maybe not to others, but I was a very big Mario, Kirby, growing up. So.
Cozy is in the eye of the beholder. So, this, whoa, what did I just ask you guys? The introduction. Okay. So, going off of that statement about cozy being in the eye of the beholder, how do you define cozy gaming? Like, what's your idea of it?
I guess as long as it sparks joy, maybe as long as it has like a little bit of it doesn't even really have to be relaxing, I guess, you know? Like, if you can just snuggle up and play the game no matter what it is, like, I guess cozy is in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Because I never really try to, like, classify too hard on games.
Yeah, because I think, like, I don't think Dead by Daylight is at all cozy, but
No, but I would be someone who's like, oh my god, Baldur's Gate 3 is my favorite cozy game. Because it's a cozy little game to me. It's horrible. Right, yeah. It's not cozy, but, like, it's so cozy.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, you're definitely changing my mind about how to define cozy. Because something for me to be considered cozy is, like, the music. The music is such a big thing for me. Like, I cannot play a game if the music is so overstimulating. I just can't do it.
Yeah,
the
you
music
can't
is
play
very
DVD.
Oh my gosh, would you consider that soundtrack overstimulating? Dead by Daylight?
Oh yeah, when you're being chased, there's extra layers of sound and music that just keep getting added on. Ooh. Like the more like the energy gets, I would say, the louder and more distracting it is. So it's not cozy. It is not a soundtrack I would want.
Yeah. And I don't know if this is an original experience or other people experience this, but like the soundtrack can strike so much fear in my heart that sometimes I'll just turn the volume down and continue playing.
Yeah. I have friends who don't even listen to the gaming music, and I'm like, but it's so important. Like, without Stardew Valley music, I'm like, the game is not the same without it. Like, it's probably my favorite, other than Animal Crossing, Stardew and Animal Crossing are my favorite soundtracks to listen to.
Yes. Stardew Valley, whenever I went into the mines, I would turn my volume off. I was like, I can't hear the monsters, like, lurking around. It'll scare me.
Oh my god!
I can't remember what that one monster, I think it was like a bat. It was like the little bug thing, the wasp.
Yeah.
That would be so loud. And you
because like it buzzes at you too before it's even on your screen.
Yep.
The first time I heard that, screamed. And left the mines.
Oh my god.
So I understand about the soundtrack, like, setting the mood.
It's like when you're playing any game and all of a sudden the music changes, you know something bad's about to happen.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah. So, going along with that, how would you define variety gaming? Because I know you also have variety gamers in your community.
Because, like, even I consider myself variety because I don't really stick to one category of game. And it's really funny because I don't really play cozy games on stream either because they make me sleepy. But, like, I play a lot from, like, horror to RPGs to, like, more story-based games, too. And, like, even if you play just mostly even horror games, or you're playing a variety of horror games, that would still count as variety to me, even.
Yeah. When I talk about the Little Cabin of Cozies, I say there's a variety of people for you. And I've started to say it's like a spice cabinet. And, you know, when you open a spice cabinet, there's all kinds of different spices in there. And that just describes, I think, us so well because there's a little bit of everything. Variety to me, like, I used to call myself a variety streamer at the beginning, and now I'm just strictly cozy. That's all I play. If you catch me playing horror, it's not by choice.
Yeah,
it's with the cabin. With the cabin. Or else I'm not touching horror. I have to finish a game, actually. I have to finish the closing shift sometime this week. I don't want to do it. It's terrifying. I don't want to do it, but I have to. For a goal redeemed for my birthday stream. But, like, I consider myself cozy now. But, like, variety, like I said, I think it's just playing a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I would consider myself a variety streamer too. It's just, I think my YouTube bio is like, I play games whatever I feel like, because that's pretty much what it is. Like, like, I love me a cozy game, but also I love Fortnite, and it's just so fun. Like, low-key Fortnite is my cozy game, but that also sounds crazy saying that.
But no, that makes so much sense. Like, I've seen some people just not even, like, the reaction times people have to, like, some shooters and other games like that. I totally get it being their cozy game. It's a nightmare game for me. I have no aim.
And when I just hold hands and run through the fields.
It's true.
Like, we just hold hands and just run through the fields together in Fortnite.
Emmy, I had been meaning to ask you. I saw on your Discord, because Discord loves being just nosy and being in people's business. It was like, Emmy played Fortnite like a few hours ago. And I thought, like, she's a cozy gamer. Like, what is she playing on Fortnite? Like, maybe Lego Fortnite. So I wanted to ask, like, what do you play on Fortnite?
I was a very big zero build at the beginning. Like, even whenever I first started streaming, all I would stream was Fortnite. And yeah, that's pretty much all I would stream at the beginning was Fortnite. Because I was just so obsessed with it. And I do play zero build when I play. I do not build. I cannot build. Don't even ask me. I don't even know how.
It's horrible.
But the Lego Fortnite was really fun. I kind of jumped off of it. If I get too overwhelmed with games, I start dropping them because I like Fields of Mystria. I want to play it so damn bad, but I don't have the will in me to play it right now. I want to go back to it later, but yeah, I play zero build strictly.
I also strictly play zero build.
I can't build.
I can't build. It doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
A kid can build a whole apartment complex on me before I even get a wall up.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's horrible.
I play with my boyfriend. And he's tried to teach me how to build. But the thing is, he also doesn't really know how to build. So we just look like a fool.
My husband used to be, especially back in the day, he only plays on controller. He says it's easier on controller, which is crazy. And he can do all like the building tricks, or he could. He sat there and would practice them for hours.
Wow.
He's like, play Fortnite with me. And he would get mad that I didn't build. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Controller?
Yeah. He has...
That's impressive.
It's not near me. It's like a scuff controller. So it has like 4 extra buttons on the bottom too to reassign.
Oh, wow.
Yay. Oh. That's pretty cool. That's good.
Couldn't be me.
Now we're just talking about Fortnite, but I have one more thing to say about Fortnite. I had bought this like PC. I'll just show it because I actually don't know how to describe it. I bought this from Razer. All right, come on. Specifically to play Fortnite with. Oh, okay. This, right, for like my left hand.
Yeah. I've seen that.
I promise you, I tried maybe twice to use it. And it's just so hard. So I also play controller.
Oh my god. Wow. I don't know how people can play controller for Fortnite because
I can't aim in games with a controller.
Me neither. Me neither.
Everything else, like I can play most games controller. But like aiming, I'm out.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I get it. Okay. Off of Fortnite, because I can talk about Fortnite forever, and that's not the point of this video. Okay, so now I want to talk about your experience with streaming and how you got into that.
You first, Gab. You've been streaming longer than me.
I don't like to count the full time I've been streaming because like the first year was so like touch and go, and I wasn't like really committed to it. Like I knew I really wanted to stream. But also, and right as I started streaming, I had found out that I was pregnant. So, a lot of in-betweens here and there. Like, I would do it, and then I got to a point where, like, I wasn't even streaming with camera at first, either. Yeah, like, I was afraid to put my face out there because you get one stinky man, and I was gonna yell at them. I was like, I wasn't getting into that. I needed to, like, test the waters.
Yeah.
But I got, like, the PC and everything. And I don't know, something about streaming, like, it's just, like, introduced me to so many people that I'm so happy, like, that first year, even with me taking, like, months and months of breaks, that I, like, stuck with it, because now, like, I'm streaming 3 days a week, and it's been so good, and, like, the difference in the growth that I've seen just in this last year compared to what I'll consider my first official year is so much different, like, even just the way I've approached it, and now I'm excited to stream every day. Like, if I could stream every day, I probably would. But realistically, I can't do that.
Let's see. My friend was a streamer. She would stream Sims 4, and I would watch her. And I never thought that I could do that. I didn't have a PC. So she was like, you just need a PC, girl. Just get a PC. And I'm like, okay. I look on Facebook Marketplace, found a secondhand, which is my girl right here. I love her. Secondhand PC and monitor. And God bless my boyfriend at the time. He let me spend my whole paycheck to buy this and paid my bills for me until I got paid again.
Oh, that's beautiful.
To buy this PC. I know. So I was able to go pick up the PC locally, and my tech friend set it all up for me. And then I'm like, okay, now what? And they're like, my friend's like, hey, now you need this, 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 and this, and this. I'm going to teach you how to use OBS. And she did. And then I started streaming. We would stream together, her and I. And then eventually I just started streaming on my own. And
because I remember when you used to stream with her.
Yeah, so she hasn't come back yet. I'm hoping she comes back soon because I miss watching her streams. But that's kind of what got me into it. I watched her and I'm like, can I do that? And here I am.
You did it.
I did it!
How long? How long have you guys been streaming?
It's going to be 2 years in January.
Technically 3 years, but I say 2 because that first year doesn't count. But actually, I think somewhere in December, though, like this month would be like close to my anniversary.
Aww.
That's great. Your streamiversary?
Yeah, streamiversary.
So, along with streaming and gaming, I guess it's mainly like a streaming. No, it could be both. Have you experienced any flack for being a girl who games, and how have you handled it?
Have you ever, when you're playing an online game, and you just speak out into comms, and the first thing a man says is, girl, whenever they hear you, do you know the only appropriate response to that?
What?
You start barking. You start barking into the mic, and it shuts them down so fast. Like, I make it a joke in my community that we bark at people who make us mad. I'm like, I know, bark at them. Like, turn into a dog. Whatever, chihuahua, whatever kind of dog you want to be, and you just start barking at them. They can't defend it, and it shuts them down.
That's so funny. I can't.
And that's my advice to everyone. Every girl out there, if you're being harassed in public, also, if you're that brave, start bark. They'll think you're crazy and leave you alone.
They already think we're crazy to begin with, so that would just make them think we're even crazier.
Yeah, now they think I'm feral.
Me, it only started when I started playing Minecraft. Like, I don't know what the deal is with men and Minecraft,
well,
but
they're teenage boys is the main issue.
They hate me. I don't know why. Like, so I played Minecraft way back in the day, but then I dropped it. But I picked it back up with Gab.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God. I would experience little things like dolphins. I remember my clip posting about dolphins. I was like, oh, like there's dolphins in this game? I didn't even know. I posted. Yeah. People were like, how do you not know there's dolphins in this game? It's been in for here for 6 years. I'm like,
it's because I don't live in Minecraft. This is my first time playing.
Right.
Or, oh my God. Like, they just, I had to turn off comments for more than 3 months on all my socials because people would literally hate, like, the comments. I don't know. My first Minecraft video went viral, and it was me seeing a kitten in Minecraft for the first time. That video blew up. I don't know why y'all like that video.
You never know.
But people got so mad that I called it a baby kitten. I know a baby and a kitten are the same thing, but I was so excited that that's what I said.
Yeah, like if that's the worst that they're mad about, they got their own problems.
Saying.
And then it just snowballed. Like, oh my God, her inventory is shit. Oh my God, she doesn't know, why does she have gold stuff? Oh my God, where's, like, her inventory is horrible. Like, just, it snowballed.
Without, it was so bad.
I woke up crying. Miserable. I was like, what is this? Like, what is happening? I had to turn off comments. Yeah, that was the beginning of Emmy needs to grow a backbone. If I'm gonna put myself out there, I'm gonna have to take some of the heat, you know? Like, it just
unfortunately.
It's not even like necessary heat either. It's all just children who grew up, sorry if I'm hating on you, as iPad babies and just played Minecraft their whole life. Because they always had like the screen right there, so they're like, don't you know? Yeah. Was this not engraved into your brains?
Like, no. Literally. But yeah, that's my experience with it anyway.
That's crazy. I know I got flack more than one time. And this is probably because I'm a girl who plays games. Because it was something trivial, like, that, like, it doesn't affect anyone's life at all. But, like, my whole thing is, like, on Stardew Valley, some of the characters just, like, have attitudes sometimes. So, and I have a running joke that I think Alex in the game is racist to my farmer. So I'm like, why would you say that to me? Like, I find that offensive.
Yes.
And people are like, he's not racist. Why would you say that? Why you? I said, well, okay, so first of all.
No, that's so funny, first off.
It's like, first of all, he's not real. So let's start
He's
there.
not real.
Second,
Like,
this is your Stardew Valley, not
Yeah,
keep it
Exactly.
separate.
Also, third, I can read, and he did not say that. And I'm just making things up. So.
yeah. Like, oh my god. People.
It's
Not that
crazy.
serious.
It really
To some people,
isn't.
apparently it is.
Okay. Switching segments. Our next segment is following the cozy game category and the cozy community. So how has the cozy gaming and the cozy community impacted your personal life, mental health, and or your sense of belonging?
It's been definitely good. Putting yourself out there is definitely, like, the most difficult part, you know, as
Yeah.
we've already discussed. And, like, once you get past, like, the mental hurdles of it all in that aspect, once you're into the gaming and, like, the communities we built, it has been such a positive, like, especially mentally positive, like, thing that we've created here. I'm so happy to have, like, found the groups of people that we have, whether they're in the cabin or not. Like, I have so many other mutuals that stream too, and I adore them. And getting to see them stream and them coming to my stream and, like, just the support among the communities, it's been nothing but positive, really.
My eyes are literally watering. I'm like thinking about my answer and I'm like, whoo, I can't. Like, I wouldn't have found Gab if I wouldn't have stumbled into her
I was playing Coral Island.
And you were
of
talking
all
about Taylor
games.
Swift.
Yeah, I
You were
was
with
so
Taylor Swift.
eepy that day, and I was like, I'm just gonna play a cozy game, guys. It's gonna be so chill. And in stumbles Emmy while I'm yapping about Taylor Swift, and I haven't let her
Swiftie.
leave me since.
Like, and it's just crazy how if I wouldn't have went there, where would we be right now? You know?
And, like, that's not even a game I normally stream either. Like, that was the one time I streamed Coral Island.
Literally the only time. The only time.
Never again since. The first and
No.
only.
Yeah. That's what I said. Like, I think about my answer and it makes me really emotional because I think the cozy community, like, saved my mental health in a way. Like, really saved my my well-being overall. The people that I have in my life, I can't even imagine my life without them now. I don't know how I lived my life without these people, my community. They have helped my confidence. They have made me feel loved and, like, worthy of love, you know? And just, I try to, like, put that back out to them and to anybody that comes in to my community. I just want people to feel safe and feel loved. Like, that's all I want, you know? So I think, yeah, I just love what the cozy community has done to me as a human.
And I will do anything to protect Emmy at all costs.
You're so sweet.
That's
I do,
beautiful.
though. I will fight every battle for you.
I just love that.
No
I'm
one's
so
allowed to
happy.
be mean to my Emmy.
So you guys met via gaming.
Yeah. Just, she popped into my
That's-
stream one day.
That's so great.
Crazy.
And,
It's
like,
honestly crazy.
it was weird because, like, I even knew, I was like, there's something about this one. I'm like, I have to follow her back.
And
I
then when you
need to
followed
keep.
me
I need
back-
to keep tabs on her. I had a
Never forget
feeling.
I'll never forget. I was at work when you followed me back because I was at work whenever I was watching you. I was on break.
Mm-hmm.
And when you followed me back, I literally could have cried because I'm like, this is GabrielleSlays. Like, this is a big streamer. Oh my god! And she followed Little Emmy. She followed me. Like, I was lost for words.
Please, big streamer. I think I was like 300 followers at most back like then.
God, it's so crazy.
So with your communities, your personal communities, as well as the Little Cabin of Cozies, how do you envision the community evolving from this point?
Right now, we aren't really focused on expanding the cabin itself. We're kind of just... Because we added so many people in this year, especially towards the later half of the year. We kind of just want everyone just to intermingle, really become friends, and get to know each other better. So we're not looking, like, at that kind of expansion as a priority. If it happens, it'll happen, you know? But I just want to see, more than anything else, I want to see, like, each individual person as their own streamer and their own person just thriving and growing and being, like, the most successful that they can possibly be. That is my, like, biggest goal, is, like, how I can support my friends in doing that.
Yeah. I completely agree with your answer. That answers like, that's copy, paste. That's my answer.
You can just call me ChatGTP.
And as of right now, how many campers do you have in the cabin?
Do I need to go count?
We should know this. 12?
I think it's 12. It's 11 or 12.
Yeah. Yeah. We, like, the issue is that when we find somebody that we like, snag, we got you first.
Literally, we've been like,
literally.
But what if someone else wants them?
That's what, like, I'm like, Gab, literally, I'm so scared because I already had that happen, like, to one streamer.
It did happen.
I was so sad. Like, and I know it's not a competition or a race, but, like, I just want, like, I vibed with that person. I still vibe with that person so well. I was just so sad. You know?
But hey, I've also been rejected, you know?
Yep, that's
but
true.
I still love them. I still vibe with him so much.
Yep. We still support, because it's really all about, you don't have to say yes to us. Like,
yeah, no.
I mean, I know it's really sad.
Like, my ego will be bruised, and I'll go cry in a corner, but I still love you very much.
Yep, that has happened.
So I'm realizing I skipped so far ahead in the... Okay.
What did we miss?
What did we miss?
I just scrolled down to the 4th segment, and I was supposed to be in the 3rd segment. Sorry.
Oops.
Let's continue. Sorry about that. But the next question was regarding the cozy community. What are your favorite games to play and stream right now, and why?
You can go first this time, Emmy.
Disney Dreamlight Valley. Oh my god. I love this game. I got this game. My fiance bought it for me back in like April, and I was obsessed with it. Got overwhelmed because, oh my god, the friendship quest that you have to do in that game, it just gets like a long line like this, and I just get really overwhelmed with a lot of tasks. So I put the game down. Like, I can't do this. I picked it back up maybe like a month ago, and I'm like, I'm determined. I'm not gonna let myself get overwhelmed. And I love this game. It's so fun and cozy, and to see all the Disney characters. Like, I literally grew up with Disney, so I'm like, oh my god, I literally cried when I saw Remy for the first time. Oh, I love Remy. I love Ratatouille. Yeah, but that and probably Minecraft. Getting back into Minecraft was super healing for me. My little self, you know.
Let's see. I mean, DVD is always, I think, going to be a staple that I stream. I've built, like, a good chunk of my community off of it, and I'm able to do open lobbies and get, like, friends in there to play with me, too, if, like, they want to be involved. But for besides that, I've been focusing a lot on story-heavy games, like the Persona series. Like, because I went back and I played 3 because they recently remastered that because I was obsessed from, like, 8th grade through all of high school. I played Persona 3 for the first time, the FES version for anyone who needs to know. It's very important that we know the difference. And the storylines and the depth, even though, like, the games are so dark, and, like, they really teach you a sense of, it's not always going to be a happy ending, and you just have to accept that. And something about those really stick with me. Same for Life is Strange. I've been replaying through a lot of those lately, and I'm going to hopefully just, like, get to double exposure here soon. But I don't know. Something about, like, those really good story-driven games I've been so into lately.
I love Persona so much. And it's like...
They're so
I have no
good.
right to say that, because I'm maybe 2 hours into Persona 5 Royale. And the game is...
Doesn't matter.
The game is so
5
long,
is a great game. Yes.
My sister
I think it
put
took
me
me
on.
140 hours the first time I played it. I'm not going to say anything because you're like,
the long haul.
if you're only 2 hours in, you're still like in tutorial mode, so I'm not saying anything.
Oh my god.
So the thing is, my sister put me onto Persona 5, and I've watched her play a majority of the game, but I was like, this slaps, and I'm going to start it too, even though I haven't played it in years. And the OST, Oh my god.
Bangers.
I love
that.
love
Try
the
3.
soundtrack.
Once you beat 5, go and try 3.
Mm-hmm.
4 is
Okay.
kind of iffy. I hope that, like, when they redo it, it'll make it more appealing. There's just a lot of character stuff that they could have done better and represented better in that game, and they really fumbled the bag. Because I
Yeah,
think they
I'm
were trying to
definitely
get the spark from 3 again. But yeah.
I'm definitely
Try
going
it,
to dive
please.
into Persona more.
I love
That's a
anyone
great
that gets
answer.
into Persona.
I love
It is my favorite thing, watching someone experience Persona for the first time, because I can't do it again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely have a bias towards Persona. That's has a special
I
place
love
in my
that.
heart. So, what are your absolute favorite games ever, and why?
Ooh.
I feel like
You go ahead. I'm thinking
I
on this.
feel like Mario games will always have a place in my heart, like always. Especially I can't remember the specific one. Oh no, it is Mario 3D World when you could play as Peach. That was so like crazy for me. Like to even play as her. Like anytime I ever got to play as Peach in any Mario game, I freaking loved it. I think any Mario game really has a place in my heart forever.
That's great. Is it the nostalgia?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I think for me, it's kind of hard to say because it's like almost like every like phase of my life, there's a different game that kind of defines it. Like growing up, the Jack and Daxter series was my go-to. I loved everything about it. I may have been a little too into the main character at a young age, beside the point. But like now, if you were to ask me like what my favorite game is, it's probably Baldur's Gate 3. I'm just going to be a fangirl on that train. It is such a good game. There are so many different approaches that you can or cannot decide. Just like, you can even just say, fuck that, I'm not going to do it. It's insane. And if you don't know anything about D&D and you want to get into it, Baldur's Gate's a good way to dip your toes in. It's just going to be confusing at first.
I have Baldur's Gate downloaded, like installed.
Yeah.
And I was going to play it with my boyfriend. We just haven't, we got so busy. So we haven't started it yet.
Yeah, and it's a time commitment. Because I remember when I was playing it, I would be like, I only have 2 hours. I'm like, I'm not going to play Baldur's because that 2 hours would be such a short segment of the game that I wouldn't get a whole lot done. So I'd be like, I need at least 4 hours if I'm going to sit here and cook.
I understand that. That was me with Stardew Valley. It would actually burn my time.
Like, I started Stardew on the Switch, and I think my original save file has 120 hours on it right now. I went back and saw that and was like, that's crazy. I'm like, I went that long without modding.
Me with Switch too. I played on the Switch too.
Oh my gosh, Switch girlies.
Yes.
I love it. I stand by my Switch. It's a wonderful console. The only thing I would choose over it is, like, a Steam Deck.
That's, I know. That's how I'm feeling towards it right now, too.
But they're
like,
so expensive. Because
They
I'm going to
are.
get the nice one, obviously. And that's like $600 to $800 or something like that.
Yeah.
At that
I
point,
don't
you
have
might
that
as well
kind of
get
money.
another PC.
Right?
Literally.
That's half of my PC. But you can just...
Literally.
But, like, I think the point is, though, that you just stand up from your PC with the screen and to walk away. I'm like, that's pretty nice.
Yeah. Someday, maybe.
Today's not that day, though.
Not anytime soon.
Okay. So our last segment before our little ending game is the future of the cabin. So what goals do you have, short or long term, for the Little Cabin of Cozies?
I think one of the goals would be is to maybe do another charity stream as a group. I think that would be
I'm hoping,
really
like,
enjoyed it.
in the first half of this next year, we're going to be able to. I already think we know who we're going to be working with.
I'm sorry, I just saw the fly.
Assume. Right? Like, it's crazy.
Sorry.
He is assaulting me in here. Like, I've never had a fly so angry, and it's not this is a huge room, and he is just, like, right here.
He wants some screen. He wants some camera time. Is what it is.
He's not allowed. He needs
That
a name.
fly
And he
is
needs
a
to
gamer
get out.
girly.
He's a fat fly, too. He is not allowed. I can hear him buzz sometimes when he comes
That's
by, and it's
terrible.
freaking me out.
That's terrible.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, please continue.
I lost my train of thought already because of that fly.
Yeah, so the charity thing for sure.
Yes, because I think I already know who we're probably going to work through. I think I
Yeah.
That, maybe expanding a little bit more, and then just working on because we do the big together group streams, you know, I mean, and I was thinking, like, even if we're able to, like, organize more in, like, smaller groups throughout the year to get, like, more people together, I think that would be a really good idea.
We have something launching in the new year.
We do have something launching in the new year.
A facelift.
Ooh.
A whole lift, really.
Yep. Yep. So that's exciting.
Very exciting. I don't know. I don't have anything else really in the books right now for the cabin. I think that's really it. Is just the slow and steady growth that we've been working on.
Yep.
Okay, right here is where I should have asked about how you envisioning about evolving the cabin, but I asked that previously, so I'll figure out how to put it in post. But what advice do you guys have for other gamers or streamers who are looking to create their own safe and inclusive communities?
Don't be afraid to speak up for yourself and to stand your ground, and that when you set a rule, that is it. Because even though you set a rule, sometimes it makes you feel like you're being the bad person. You are not being the bad person. The people stepping over your boundaries and the lines you draw are. And the more lines you draw, the safer your community is and knows that you stand on your business. And don't mind so much what everyone around you is doing. Because that gets you too in your head. And it's better just to focus on yourself and not worry about everyone else's growth in comparison to yourself. I think those would be my two biggest pieces of advice.
Mine would be to get yourself a really good group of mods that can be there for you and support you. People you can trust. Not somebody who comes into your stream one time and you're like, you're a mob. No,
don't
honey,
do that.
Don't do that. Don't do that. You should really pick people as mods that you know well enough and that you can trust. I think also don't be shy of other socials. For my first whole year, because I'm going into my second year, I didn't touch social media. I streamed on Twitch and I didn't do anything else because I didn't really know how to do it and I was really scared. Now, I really wish I would have done it sooner because there is so much people that have come in and said, hey, I saw your TikTok and I've really been waiting for you to stream, and I saw your thread and I followed you on Threads. I think you're amazing. Like, things like that. I just wish, don't be shy to put yourself out there because you're gonna get judged anyway, so you might as well do whatever you want and don't worry about it.
You're gonna find the bad ones, but for each bad one, you're gonna find someone out there who really likes your vibe too.
Yeah.
For each bad one, there's like at least 5 good ones. 5 supporters, people who love your content.
The negative is just a lot louder than the positive whenever you're listening to the crowds.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I don't know how often you guys post on YouTube, but YouTube has this feature. That's fair. YouTube has this feature where, like, you can hide someone from your channel where they're essentially blocked, but they don't know they're blocked. So they still can, like, comment and stuff, but it doesn't show to anybody. So it's literally just wasting their time. And I think it's so funny.
That's so funny.
I love wasting people's time.
That's really funny.
That's my favorite hobby, actually, is wasting people's time.
Yep. I can confirm that.
So that feature comes in clutch.
No, I've neglected my YouTube a little bit, but I'm going to pick it back up in the new year.
I try to put my VODs up there sometimes if I think it was a good VOD, but I forget.
A lot of work, YouTube, I find. I don't know. YouTube's a lot of work.
It is. Like, TikTok is... I'm just focusing that when I can remember to.
Yeah, TikTok and Instagram is probably my 2. Threads is like my personal diary. I just post whatever I had tried to prolay for the first time. I literally posted that about 2 hours ago. I tried to prolay for the first time.
It's my diary. If I have an ADD thought, it's going on Threads.
Yep. How was it Chipotle?
I don't know. It was good. Like, it wasn't what I was expecting.
Did you get a bowl or a burrito?
See, I got a salad, but like a loaded salad. But I didn't like their bowls because I get, like, I don't know if you guys know quesadas. Yeah? I love quesadas so much. Like, bar burrito quesadas, like, very Canadian. So I was so hyped up that when I got to Chipotle, I'm like, there's not these options that Quesada has. I can't do it. I can't do this. So I opt out for a salad, a loaded salad. It was really good. Would I eat there again? Probably not. I'd probably go to my Quesadas, Taco Bell.
Yeah, it's fair. I do love a bowl because it doesn't fit all into like the wrapper ever.
I love a bowl.
I'm definitely okay. My boyfriend's off camera, and for a while I've been saying I was anti Chipotle because I didn't think their food was good. I definitely went like a few days ago without him.
Oh no, the drama.
But we won't talk about it.
I love getting food.
That's
without
the
my
extent
boyfriend.
of my relationship drama. Is I went to Chipotle.
I love getting the inside tea on this.
Love the tea.
We're gonna wrap up this episode with not a round, but like one card from this for the
girls.
It sounded like I was saying for the gays, but I was trying to say for the girls. I mean,
For the girls and the gays.
For the girls, the gays.
Anyone. So I usually do like a card game at the end of the episode and just do one random card and we answer it.
So fun.
Let me see. Each color has like a different like theme. So I'm trying to see. Okay, we're gonna do a keep this card. So it's like a what's that game called? Never Have I Ever. Kind of like that.
Okay.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna do anything crazy. So I'm not gonna do that one. That one's kind of TT.
Now I just want to know.
Okay, so I have picked a card. So keep this card, but we're gonna like switch it out to Never Have I Ever because I can't give you the card right now. If you've ever bought something off an Instagram ad.
I never have.
I've never bought anything off of Instagram, actually.
I'm terrified.
Yeah, I don't trust
widen the
ads.
scope and say like if you've ever bought something from a just social media ad.
Yes.
I've clicked on ads and like pretend. I like to call it pretend shopping, and then I close the tab.
Sometimes I get gag gifts whenever I see something really stupid. And if you need to know what it was, do you remember about 4 years ago? That was the last time I bought something off of the weirdest ad that was recommended to me. And it's like a male t-shirt, but it's a nightgown. And I got it for my husband, and he wears it still to this day.
That is so funny. Oh,
It's like an
my
all-time.
God.
It's just like looks like a normal t-shirt, except it goes all the way down.
That's so
That
funny.
is so funny.
It's even got a little like pocket square.
That's so funny.
And I got it thinking like he's never gonna wear this, right? He did. He
That is
does.
so good.
That is good. I can't even envision that. That's so funny.
I'll have
So
to find
funny.
the link. It's so funny. I'll send it to you, Emmy.
I love it. I love it.
If there's one thing about me, the ad's gonna get me.
If it's a
I
good
think the
ad,
last thing
sometimes
I've-
I gotta click.
I think the last thing I bought from an ad was like this like eco-friendly deodorant. I was like, oh, that's
Oh.
cool. So that's
Yeah.
literally not like entertaining at all. But that's the last thing I bought
Yeah.
off an ad.
Yeah, I just don't trust ads. The
I've heard
TikTok
that.
shop almost gets me though. The TikTok shop is really tempting me sometimes with their
Canadians don't
targeted
have
ads.
TikTok shop.
Really?
You're lucky. It's one
Yeah,
less
we don't- That and we can't even make money off TikTok.
Oh.
That's
There's
crazy.
no
That's
creator
crazy.
program. No. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Are there not famous Canadian TikTok? I guess it has to be through sponsors then, where they
They
get all
make
their
no money.
Yeah.
Mm.
I hear you don't make good money off of straight TikTok anyway.
Oh, that's good to know. I'm not missing out
Yeah.
then.
I mean,
Yeah, I think everyone
I
says
haven't.
it's sponsors that usually are like majority of your money.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Awkward pause. Sorry. Okay. Give me a second. Okay, just pretend we were like talking and having a good time. Oh, you guys are funny. Okay.
You're so real.
Well, that's all I had for this episode. Thank you so much for joining and taking time out of your day to talk to me, to talk to my audience, talk to the girlies, and anyone else who's a gamer out there about the Little Cabin of Cozies, you guys' adventure with that, and where you see yourself going in the future as gamers, as campers. I really appreciate the time that we've had together. Could you please provide the audience with your social medias or where they can find you personally, and also the Little Cabin of Cozies?
You can find me at all social media sites at GabrielleSlays. And for our cabin, it is Little Cabin of Cozies everywhere. And by everywhere, I guess I mean Instagram, Threads, TikTok, and then it is just Cabin of Cozies on X. Because our name was too long.
For me, it's Emmiigames. It's either going to be Emmiigames or Emmi.games, but like pretty much the same thing on everything except X, I guess. And yeah, you answered the question for Cabin of Cozies, so we're good for that.
And I will also be having your socials in the description for anyone who is interested in further pursuing you guys' content. And I know you guys also, the Little Cabin of Cozies also has a website, I'm pretty sure, with the campers.
Yes, we do. We have a campus site that shows everybody, each camper, all their socials, and a little bit about them, I guess. Yeah, and their schedules. Yeah. That's right. Nice.
Can you share
with
the
a new site coming soon? Please? Well, the thing is, we actually have a new site that's coming soon. So keep your eyes out for that. We will have it posted onto all the socials for the cabin probably around the new year. We're working on it now, and I'm really excited.
I'm so excited
to see it.
But I can send you the link so that you can have it, because it's a really long one. I don't even know what it is. Yeah. It's a doc.
It's a Canva link.
Yeah, so I don't know. I can send it to you.
Okay, and I'll put that in the description as well for people who want to check that out. Is there anything you want to promote? Any projects you're working on? Anything you just want to tell the people before we go?
Go follow Little Cabin of Cozies on TikTok. We're posting all the time. We share all of our members there and some of the clips of us together and separately, and you might just find your new favorite streamer there. Who knows?
Yeah.
And that's about it. I don't have anything else going on myself.
I just have I'm doing a charity stream in the new year, but that's the new year. It's not coming anytime soon. I'm really excited about, and yeah, Little Cabin of Cozies, follow us, please.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Not a threat, just a aggressive polite ask.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Question mark, follow us everywhere.
Thank you so much, guys. And for Gaming is for Girls socials, we're on Instagram, Threads, kind of on TikTok. Yeah, I'm on TikTok. Okay. TikTok and what is it? YouTube. Gaming is for Girls or Gaming is for Girls podcast. Thank you, Gabrielle and Emmy, so much for joining us today. It means so much to me. I'm excited to have guests on here, because usually it's just me talking in my room by myself. So it's so nice when I have guests on here. So thank you so much. Thank you to the viewers for tuning in. Aww. Thank you to the viewers for watching this episode. This is awkward because I don't know how to end it. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day or night, or whatever time it is in your area. And I'll see you next time. Bye!
Bye!
That's all for today's episode. Thank you for joining me, and make sure to subscribe or follow the podcast on whatever streaming platform you're listening to, so you never miss a menacing moment. Be sure to leave a review and hit us up on Instagram, Threads, and TikTok at Gaming is for Girls. It's a big help, and it means oh so much to me. Thanks again for watching, and remember, gaming is for everyone, especially the girls. Bye-bye.